Welcome to Dark Psychology World Channel. Let's talk about love and relationships. You see, some guys are rich and handsome and they've got beautiful women by their side. Some guys, they ain't got money, just good looks, and they've got a pretty girl by their side. Then there are those who are rich but not so good looking and they've got gold diggers hanging around them. But the guys who are funny and sweet, they've got true love by their side. Now, a lot of guys think that being rich and handsome are the two most important things to win a girl's heart. But that's just what guys think. In a woman's heart, a man's charm isn't just about money and looks. A man who knows how to flirt, now that's a woman's favorite. A woman who relies on money and looks to succeed, she's gonna be great. But a woman who only cares about your appearance and money, she's basically worshipping money. And a woman who gets by on her beauty, she's basically a pretty girl. But a woman who gets by relying on her inner self, she's the one who truly loves you. When it comes to dealing with girls, a lot of guys tend to go to extremes. Some guys can't control their emotions, they're hot-tempered, like a ticking time bomb, ready to explode over any little thing. Then there are those guys who are super soft, never get angry, and welcome all comers. When they're not satisfied, they feel super guilty and will do anything to beg for understanding. These two behaviors, they're signs of low emotional intelligence. Unless you've got a gold mine at home, you're gonna be easily dumped by girls. The first guy, the hot-tempered one, he's gonna make girls lose their sense of security. Who wants a relationship full of fights? The second guy, the soft one, he's more common. When he's with the person he likes, he can easily fall into low self-esteem and depression. He's afraid that his words and actions will be disliked and despised, so he acts cautiously and timidly. But what he doesn't realize is that a man's greatest charm comes from his confidence. Being decisive and assertive is attractive. Being too humble and pleasing, that's just seen as cowardly and sycophantic. Even if you're wronged, it's hard to win favor. There's a phenomenon in psychology called the people-pleasing personality. In order not to be excluded, they'll choose to make do with themselves and be submissive to other people's requests. The recognition gained by this kind of flattery is often fragile and vulnerable. Many guys have this experience. When something happens, others will have various excuses to ask you for help. But when it's time to have fun, they never ask you. Even though you're wronged, they still ridicule you. In the relationship between men and women, bad guys believe the best way to get a girl is to touch her heart. They're constantly accommodating girls, no matter how ridiculous it is, they never frown. In the end, they get the good guy card and become a spare tire. I remember there's a story on the internet. A guy was asked by his crush to buy a condom for her because she was going to sleep with someone else. He was touched because he thought she still had him in her heart. Although it's a joke, it reflects the embarrassing situation of nice guys. After all the hard work, in the end, they're just helping the girl do trivial things. Being close to her is a luxury wish. Guys, as a man, you need a sense of proportion. Control your emotions. That's the key to winning a girl's heart. Hey guys, you gotta have your own attitude. Show your emotions at the right time. Let the other person know you ain't a pushover. You gotta earn their respect. Say you're on a date with a girl and she's an hour late. You can ask her why she's so late. If she doesn't give a good explanation or just brushes it off, tell her you've waited too long and you're not in the mood to hang out anymore. Get a cab and take her home. Let her know you ain't someone who can be messed with. If she doesn't respect you, you ain't gonna grovel at her feet. If she apologizes and says there was a traffic jam and that's why she's late, and you know the road she came from is indeed prone to traffic jams, her reason is acceptable. And if her attitude is sincere, you should still be mad. But being mad at this time requires high emotional intelligence. You gotta express your emotions and also make the girl feel valued. You can say, I was so worried. I thought something had happened to you for over an hour. You can also do some physical interaction with her. For example, touch her head and tell her she looks so unsafe and you're really worried. Now, if you're on a date with a girl and she's been playing with her phone the whole time, completely ignoring you, that's not cool. The date has no meaning anymore. Because she'd rather chat with her friends on her phone or play games on TikTok than talk to you. And it's very disrespectful to keep doing this. It's just gross. What you should do is send her home. Tell her she doesn't seem interested and you're gonna go date someone else later. You tell her, you go home first. I wanted to come out and play, not be left out in the cold by you. Even if you're not here, I can still have fun. My life doesn't revolve around you. As a man, never be soft. Have a strong attitude. Only then can girls respect you. When a girl doesn't respect you, show some attitude. At least she won't treat you like a bad person and dare not use you as a backup plan. Otherwise, you'll find that the harder you work, the more desperate you become. Because you don't get respect from girls, naturally, you can't win a girl's heart. If you watch various TV shows and movies, you'll find the characters popular with girls ain't softies. Being angry ain't just for girls. A man with attitude and principles, now that's very charming. If you want to learn how to chat with girls, want to learn how to attract girls, want her to chase you, or if you're in love and chasing a girl, or need help with emotional issues related to dating recovery, then pay more attention to my video sharing. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. You can also share these fascinating insights with your family and friends. Hit the subscribe bell and you'll be notified when new videos are posted. There's the Dark Psychology World channel. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.